Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. This Sixers team is all in. Doc Rivers saying, quote, "We talked about it. We can do a lot of winning, or we can try to be the winner. And being a winner is hard. That's what we want to become. We want the opportunity to be the winner." Brian, there's a difference. Back to you.
Looking to be the last team standing, Allie. Thank you. Let's see some of the numbers here for Donovan Mitchell.
And I'm sure he's hoping to correct the dip his three-point percentage has suffered over the last 10 games. He's going to be hustling hard to pull that back up again.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Stevens in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, up front, it's Tucker at the 4 next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward. And around this time of the season, we start to see some rotation changes. Doris, teams trying to balance player health while also staying competitive.
I think this is why the roster changes, having more players available via the G League, the bigger numbers, helps a team. You have a chance for more players to have a breakout season, to prove they deserve a bigger role as the season heats up. I love it, Brian.
Now here's Mitchell. Shoots over Maxey. Mitchell misses. Garland against Harden. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Now here's Harden. 17 points in his last outing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3-ball knocks down the triple.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Maxey against Mitchell. Back to Allen. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Maxey. And that one hits the back iron. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Harris outside. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Harden. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Over to the wing. For 3, Maxey. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Garland. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jarrett Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Harden. Stevens with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Outside Harden. Right wing. Tucker finds Embiid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
For your Sixers, Joel Embiid. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
And Embiid drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Sixers on top, up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so here is Philadelphia. They lead by 4.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Shake Milton out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's House in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Love for 3. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Melton misses. The Cavs trailing. And here's Garland. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Love passes to Garland. Here's Osman. The 3 from Okoro. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Milton passes to Melton. Now here is Harrell. Over LeVert. No good. A bit long that time. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Over to the left wing. Here's Love. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So you think back to a big part of LeBron returning to the Cavs in 2014. That trade sending Kevin Love to Cleveland, forming a big 3 when you throw in Kyrie Irving.
No good on that one. Love came to Cleveland as a major piece of a title puzzle, Doris.
Then think about it. The injury of Kevin Love changed the entire complexion of the 2015 playoffs. The Cavs were shorthanded in the finals. A healthy Kevin Love was a monumental piece in the 16 finals. That got Cleveland their first ever NBA title. What a story that was.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team.
Pass to Tucker. Embiid with it. Covered by Love. Outside Harden. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Harden's got 6 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Love. From deep, Mitchell. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, you're seeing another element of Karis LeVert's game. The shot fake, tough to stay down on if you're that defensive player.
Karis LeVert at the line for 2.
Throw good, LeVert.
And what you love is every year, Karis LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Stevens comes in for Osman. Both free throws good for LeVert.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Embiid with it. And you look at his 33 points a game, a terrific weapon on offense. Pass to Maxey. Just 3 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Inefficiency on the offensive end. How about pounding it more inside, like I always say? Also, if you don't have a look, don't take a crazy shot. Make an extra pass.
Shaq, it's a great recipe, man. More physical, more unselfish.
That's right, recipe. Put a little ice cream on top of that hot fudge and you get a championship like me.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
I think for Cleveland, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the 3.
You see, in pick and roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
Outside Mitchell. Allen finds Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Harden against Garland. Pass to Embiid. Now Harris. Now Embiid. Allen defending. 5 to shoot. From the low block. Goes back up with the clock winding down. They shoot again. And the shot goes down. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
To the left side wing. Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season. And their field goal percentage is finally creeping up after a tough first half. Really trying to hold on tight to this lead.
Garland with the ball, picked up by Tucker, and he comes up with a bucket.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Allen. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the 76ers.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Embiid. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Outside Garland. Shoots over Melton. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Sixers ahead, up by 16. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with George Niang. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Thibault in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Lopez in the post. Harrell defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right.
Take a break.
That's who you want as a leader.
The free throw drops for Lopez. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And he can't hit the second. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Love for three. He drops it from range.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Niang a screen. Thibault finds Melton. Down low, Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
One thing you know, if Montrezl Harrell is playing pick and roll, he will roll hard to the basket and be a threat.
Melton against Garland. Poke loose. Pass to LeVert. Thibault passes to Melton. Harrell, a screen on Garland. Here's Korkmaz. Harrell down low, working on Lopez. Back to Korkmaz. 4 on the clock. And there's a 3-second violation. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Tucker's checked in for Niang. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Maxey, he's checked in for Thibault. And it's Harden in for Melton. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Love. Okoro is checked in for Osman. And Mitchell's subbed in for Darius Garland. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Allen. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Tucker. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Allen, no good on the free throw.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
11 feet out. Count it.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And Embiid with the block.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden misses.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Please drive home safely.
Guys, thanks so much. PJ, congrats on the win. What do you think was the biggest factor for you guys tonight?
Defense is pretty good this whole game. Everybody stuck to our principles. And more than anything, we just played hard. We played hard as crap tonight.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, PJ.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.